Today, we're diving into something big. We're putting ChatGPT, the most cutting-edge AI, to the ultimate farming challenge. Can it actually run a farm in Farming Simulator 2011? I've built a custom script that sends real-time data from the game straight to ChatGPT. It's making all the decisions and I'm executing its calls. But there's a twist. This isn't just about growing crops. Our goal is to unlock the well-heeled achievement by hitting 5 million in wealth. Can ChatGPT guide us to farming fortune, or will we end up in financial ruin? Stick around and find out if AI can truly handle the world of farming, and don't forget to hit that Yeah, so here we are at our farm. It's been a bit of time since I played this. I was kind of messing with it. I actually properly played this, but we want to figure out what's our first thing to do. Let's consult Jerry here. Jerry, what's the first thing we should focus on this farm?
Well, partner, I reckon we ought to start planting some crops. Let's get that corn and canola in the ground. They'll bring us the dough quicker than a chicken on a June bug. Once them crops are growing, we'll prepare to buy some cows, 'cause every farm needs a little moo-moo magic.
Okay. Okay, all right. Canola and corn is the first thing to go. All right. That's fine. All right. He thinks that's that. I don't know how much. Hey, Jerry, how much corn should I be planting?
Let's plant a good old chunk of that corn, say about 4 hectares. That should give us enough to sell and make some cash. And if we plant it right, we might just have a cornucopia of profits soon. Just remember, you don't have to be a millionaire to be my girl, but a little corn sold won't hurt.
These puns, I love it. I love it, Jerry. You're doing great. We need to plant everything, so we need a seeder, right? This is a seeder, right? Lower sower. Okay, yeah, this first we need to fill the tool. This looks seed-like, I think. Refill sower? Okay. Yep. I don't know what a hectare is. I'm gonna be honest. I have zero idea what that is, but you know what? We're gonna just make it happen. I'm going to start here. Do I sow? Do I plow first? I feel like I have to plow first. So let's plow. Actually, we're gonna get a cultivator instead. Plows usually want to go like deeper, as I understand. I think it's like you have to go deeper and get rid of the rocks and stuff. But for right now, I think we're okay with the cultivator. All right, here we go. Lower. I would hire a worker, but for right now, let's see. Jerry, should I cultivate first, or should I hire an AI person to cultivate?
Well, son, my old man always said, the best way to cultivate is with your own 2 hands. But if you want to kick back and enjoy a slice of pie while the AI does the heavy lifting, I reckon hiring a worker could save us time. Let's hire that spry fella and let him cultivate while we schmooze with the cows and plot our next splurge.
Okay. Yeah. Plot our splurge. Thanks, Jerry. That's fantastic. We want to hire a worker. There you go. Go get him, Tiger. All right. Jerry wants that. This is what we do. Let's do what Jerry needs. Ah, here it is. I know this. Let's drop this down. Lower cutter. Turn it on. We're gonna chop this up right now. because this is already planted. I remember this when I was messing around on this. I was like, oh, this already is a thing. So we'll get this going right now. And then I'm going to then check on our corn. So Jerry wants us to do corn, we're going to do corn, even though he makes corny jokes. Is it me or is it pulling to the right? Oh, weird. That's weird. Yeah. Lift. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Like, what's the best way to kind of harvest? Like, is it always just going back and forth, or what? Can you just comment down below? Let me know. I'm really curious how this goes now, because I always wonder, like, my brain wants to go back and forth. Do you just do, like, in a circle, like in a loop? What is the best way? Yeah, I think what we're going to do, we're going to hire a worker here, too. Is this my grass or something like that? What is this? That's a driving silo. Unload chopped corn here so it could be used to feed the cattle. Okay. If the silo's empty, the milk production of your cows is halved. Ah, so because he wants cows. So we have to plant canola and what is it? Canola and corn. So this is good to know. So the whole thing here, what I'm trying to do is get, the reason I'm using 2011, just to kind of chime into what's going on, because there's like fewer crop types, item types, and just fewer things in the game, I'm feeding all this data into the AI to kind of figure out what the things to do, what's next, and all of that. So it's easy, it's less data to kind of give and process and stuff like that, and that's why I've chosen to use 2011. It's just, there's less data, and also it's easier for me to get the data, so there's also that. What I'm going to do is I also need to bring this over to the other field so that I can unload. Gotta drive this all the way there. So what we're gonna do is drive around, see? Just putting the arm out. Will he stop? Nice. I know that these truck beds can store more than what this machine can hold, so we might have to stay here for another round. dump this. Oh, looks like we're done. Alright, looks like we're done here. So why don't we do this? We're gonna go pause from that. Let's go see what this little guy is talking about. Here you can store and harvest. If you do not want to directly sell to one of your grain stations, the PDA, press I repeatedly, displays how much. Oh, okay. Oh, and let's get the grain down. The corn. That looks rocky. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like, but I did it. It's done. So that's gas. So that's good to know. I'll just check it out. This is where you fill up. Okay. We want. I think I'll put our seeds over here. We're planting our corn. Like a glove. Higher. Select seeds. We're doing corn. That's what we chose. Alright. Yes, it is. Nice. I don't know how fast one can sow at. It's the fastest sow speeds. Ooh, look at that. That's a clean line. That, and we will hire the worker. We're supposed to. Okay, seeds are going. So we're planting. Do I put manure down? Hey Jerry, so I have the worker planting the corn now. After the corn's planted, what am I supposed to do? Do I have to put manure down, or what is it? Silage? What's next?
Great job. Once that corn's in the ground, we won't need to worry about manure just yet. It's best reserved for when we have cows to feed. As for silage, that's for the cows too.
Silage.
Right now, let's keep an eye on those precious crops sprouting up. Once they start growing, we can start preparing to plant more or think about investing in those bee houses, 'cause honey prices are sweeter than pie on a Sunday afternoon.
What? What are the honey prices at? Are you just making things up? I don't know how to sell honey, so... Honey. This dude is making things up. I don't know how to sell honey. I don't see this, so... I think in the game, it's more of a passive income. So, Jerry, don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Okay, well, we're planting that. He wanted canola and then some cows. And now some bee houses? Gotta make up your mind. But let's try it. Oh, we only have one seeder. How much money do we have? $4,800. How much do things cost? Implements? Sewing machine. Whoa, 42,000. 16,000. Okay. That's a lot of moolah. Okay, wow. All right. Hey, Jerry, we're kind of low on money right now. What should we do to what should we sell?
Well, my friend, when the money's tight, it's time to turn that frown upside down.
You got
Let's sell some of that barley and wheat in the silo. They're as plentiful as a rooster at sunrise. With the cash we rake in, we can keep our boots from getting too muddy while waiting for our crops to grow.
You got
Remember,
it.
Ain't no mountain high enough to keep us from making that dough.
Okay, let's sell some barley and wheat. Hey, Jerry, what are the different images for Farming Simulator 2011 represent, like, for the crops?
Them images in Farming Simulator 2011 are just like a box of chocolates, but for your crops. Usually they show the type of crops you've planted, like corn, barley, or canola. Each image helps you keep track of what's growing and what will fill our pockets with shiny coins. If it's green and leafy, it's all good news. If it's brown and sad looking, it might need some loving care or fertilizer. Just like a good old cowboy, always keep an eye on the herd.
I thought you meant the cowboys needed some fertilizer. Okay, at least you have that squared away. Alright. That wasn't helpful, but that's okay. Okay. So, because my wheat storage is empty, I now know that this is wheat. So, we got that going for us, which is fantastic. So, we're going to sell the wheat. Hey, Jerry, where should we sell the wheat? Biogas, brewery, mill, or port?
Well, partner, I say let's take that wheat over to the mill. It's the most reliable place to turn our golden grains into some good flour, and then we can sell that for a pretty penny. Besides, you know what they say? You can't find good bread at no doggone biogas plant. So let's roll on over to the mill and make that dough.
Yep, just like they say. Just like they always say. I'm gonna be honest. Where the heck is the mill? All right, heading on to the mill. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. You know what? You know what though? Here's the thing. He has the prices. This is the thing. He knows what the prices are. So why is he choosing the mill? But then again, he could be associating grain to mill, and that's how, like, that's where grain should go. Get out of my way! I know I'm supposed to be following the road. Oh, is it the farm shop? That's cool. Oh, I see. It's on the map. And then this is another store of some kind. And then Well, I gotta figure out what these things absolutely mean. It's quaint little town. Little train station out there. This old-timey church on the hill that I assume was here before all the other buildings were established based on the architecture and style. The materials used. Let's make that money. Look at that. That is fantastic. Can I hire a worker to drive back? That's what I really want to have happen. But then again, this would just be AI farming simulator. Like, I'm also curious what that fort is up there from World War I. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No. Turn. Alright, so he said sell the wheat and the barley, I think. The barley and the wheat. Hey, Jerry, where should we be selling the barley?
For that barley, I reckon we should head to the brewery. They'll pay us handsomely for it. And who doesn't love a cold brew on a hot day? Just remember, life is beautiful when you go where the money flows. Let's cash in, partner.
Look at you with your jokes. Beautiful. I get it. This actually works out for me. I know where the brewery is now. Our corn is done. Does that mean it's growing? Like, we're good? You have to water it? Hey, Jerry, I've planted all the seeds for the corn. What's the next step for the corn?
Well, hot dog, now that corn's in the ground, it's time to sit back, water it, and let it soak up some sunshine. Keep an eye out for any pesky weeds trying to crash the party, and make sure to fertilize it if you can. Soon enough, we'll be singing corn, corn on the cob, get ready to fill my job. So keep tending to it until it's time to harvest.
Corn on the cob. Time to fill my job. I don't know that tune. We're going to the old Twin Cannons Inn, I believe. That's the brewery. And we have to fill this up over here, so we have quite the chore list. Because remember, we're supposed to be buying a cow. That's the original objective. Oh, I got the canola. No. The whole time. I'm pretty sure all of you were watching this and were like, dude, pick up the canola. Okay, well, we're selling canola. Hey, Jerry, I'm calling an audible here. I'm going to sell the canola to the biogas instead. Is that cool?
Well, partner, if you think that's going to bring in some greenbacks, I'm all for it. The
All the
biogas
greenbacks.
plant can surely use that canola, and we don't want it to go to waste. Just remember to count your blessings and make sure that biogas is worth the trip. Ain't no sense in a long journey for short change. Let's make that sale and keep the wheels turning.
Well, luckily for you, I think this is the biogas, I'm right here. Oh man, I can't believe I messed up, but I'm not about to drive back. Work, work, work. There, perfect. Excellent. Just, yep, every single bit is in there. Not spilling a drop. All right, $33,000. Okay. So, okay, we didn't sell the barley. That's fine. We sold the two things. We're planting corn. And you wanted to plant some canola. So we're going to go pick up some stuff over here and let them farm the rest. This is barley. This is now wheat. Really? I mean, you might as well just pick this up and head on over and drop it off. All right, what a journey. What a journey. Ooh, we don't have to do anything. I guess it just starts growing. Like, no water required. You think I would have done the tutorial before starting this game, but you know what? I'm just using when I played, was it 2019, I think? That's the one I played along with. We have tons of seeds in this one. So we need to plant canola. Wait. Oh, it just has seeds. I can just select whatever the heck I want. I kind of like that. I'm going to let him do his thing. So we're planting that. This is growing. We need to put fertilizer down. Jerry, should we fertilize or not fertilize the corn?
I'd say fertilize, fertilize, fertilize. Give that corn some love and nutrients to help it grow tall and strong. A well-fed corn plant will make us prouder than a rooster at sunrise. Remember, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. So let's sprinkle that fertilizer and watch our profits grow.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, go. Ooh, this thing is heavy. I can tell, like, that's kind of cool. Alright, turn on sprayer, here we go. Turn on lights. Nice. I'm gonna try something. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. Boom. Done. All right. I think we can purchase our cow. Wait, I actually gotta... Sorry, Jerry, did you want us to buy a cow or buy a bee house?
Oh, partner, I got a soft spot for those mooing beauties. But right now, we need to get ourselves a bee house. Nothing sweetens the pot like honey, and them bees will pollinate our crops, making them thrive while bringing in some sweet cash flow. Let's sell whatever we need to and get that bee house. Honey will have us buzzing with profits in no time.
You got it. 10-4. A bee house. $20,000. Oh. All right. Where should we put the bee house? By the crops, maybe? Maybe right here? I don't know how to rotate. So we'll just put it here. All right, let's go check out our bee house. I don't think it does what he says it does. Ooh. That sounds terrifying. It's like Candyman's gonna pop out. Homemade honey. All right. Okay. Right by the road too. Like that's probably like the worst. So many dead bees right here. Okay. So we got their bee. Okay, so we got our bee house. We got that going. We sold their stuff. All right. How much money do we have, and what's the next thing we need to start doing on this farm?
Well, partner, we got about $13,306. Let's take that and put a hefty chunk towards the bee house. I'd say aim for around $5,000. Once we got that buzzing beauty, we should shift gears and think about planting some more crops like canola or wheat to keep the income rolling in.
Okay.
Remember what old Jerry always says, if you build it, they will come and hopefully buy.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Just like the movie. That's totally Jerry. Okay. So he wants us canola or wheat. Let's do some wheat because we're like out of wheat. All right. Wheat is 0. Okay. Oh, he's using it. Ah, man. Can we buy another one? 16K. All right. So I know what we're gonna do. We'll go get the barley. We have enough fuel. We have 91 gallons. We'll go get the barley, and then come back, and hopefully maybe sell some stuff. Hey, Jerry, how much income do I have right now?
Well, cowboy, right now we ain't got any income flowing in since our crops are still growing, and ain't no green from our buzzy little friends yet. But don't you fret. Once them crops start popping and we get that bee house in action, we'll start reeling in the dough faster than a tumbleweed in a strong wind. Keep at it, and soon we'll be in the green like a field of clovers.
Oh, so bee houses actually do what he says? Breed bees and earn additional money by selling honey. Okay. All right, Mr. Jerry. No, they're going so slow that it's already growing. We have a lot of barley, like a lot. So that's good news. Something with the bee house. Whoa! What are you doing? Oh, you got stuck. Who? Why? Well, first off, hats off to whoever built this thing, because that thing is sturdy. But secondly, why are we... That's up. Is that because they don't want you to have AI do everything? Let's do this. The 1 key? It wants you to do the 1 key? Oh, these lines. Oh, hurts my brain. No. Okay, well, it's fine. Is it me or is everything like... Pretty annoying. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, let's just leave it to the professionals, huh? Yeah. So the sower is being used right now to plant the canola. So I can't plant anything right now. So what should we do then?
Well, looks like we've hitched our wagon to that sower for a bit. While we wait, let's focus on upgrading our equipment. We could use some old school tools or maybe invest in a sprayer for some good old crop care. And why not check on our inventory to see if we can sell any leftover crops? Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough get their hoes ready. Let's keep ourselves busy while that canola is getting cozy in the ground.
All right, get your hose ready. Here we go. Tell him, Jerry. Buy so barley. Should I sell the barley at the port, biogas brewery, or mill?
For that barley, I recommend we sell at the brewery. They pay well for it, and we could make a pretty penny while having a good old time imagining all that delicious beer. So let's not dilly-dally and get that barley sold.
No
Life's too short to
dillying or
drink bad
dallying.
beer. Time to cash in, partner.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I feel like you should plant all the barley here. I feel like that's the wise thing. But you know what? We should ask Jerry, because he knows best. We could switch this one out. Instead of the white one, we'll get the green one, because that's larger for these kind of larger fields, and then this one can cut down like the smaller fields out there. Oh, this pains me. Look at that. Look where I missed. Look at that line. Can you tell me again the equipment you wanted me to buy? I have roughly 27K.
Alrighty. With about $27,000 in our pocket, I'd suggest we snag that bee house first. Let's spend around $5,000 on it. Next, let's look into some solid equipment. A sprayer would be mighty useful to keep our crops healthy, and an old cultivator can bring back memories of the good old days. We could also consider purchasing more tractors to help out. Let's make sure we're not left in the dust, partner. Remember, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Now let's go buy some sweet farming treasures.
Okay, I get that. That's cool. Okay. Jerry, we already bought the bee house. Like, we have that. We have sprayer. You know what we have. So give me the one thing we need to purchase.
Well, butter my biscuit, you're right. Since we already got the bee house and sprayer, let's go ahead and splurge on a classic tractor. A good old tractor will help us get the job done quicker and keep us rolling in the right direction. Plus, nothing beats a trusty tractor when it comes to farming nostalgia. Let's use some of that cash to bring home a vintage beauty.
Okay, vintage beauty it is. All right, vintage beauty tractor, old tractor. A classic from the 70s. Okay, so we got the Lindner BF. These look old. Ooh, this one. Oh yeah, we have the Butcher is an old timer. Okay, so with our money, we can either get the Buer RP21, the Butcher D4000, the Hatz H3400, the Linder BF450, the Deutz D80, or the Hürlimann D110. Which one should we buy? I wonder what he's going to choose.
Well now, let's kick it back to the classic days. I say we go for the Deutz D80.
Deutz.
It's a solid, trusty tractor that'll serve us well and reminds me of the good old days on the farm. Plus, it's got that charm we can't resist. Let's hitch our wagon to it and keep this farm rolling.
Yeah,
Remember,
you
can't buy happiness, but you can buy a tractor, and that's kind of the same thing.
Wow, he's going for the 20K at the store. All right. There it is. Oh, hold on. What does this one say? Visit our store for buying new implements. Old machines can be sold here as low price as well. Ah, okay. So here it is. Here's our beauty. The old D80. Nice. All right. Classic tractors. This is what he wants. Out of my way. Oh no, oh no. Oh, recovered. All right, Jerry. What are we supposed to be planting now that we've upgraded our equipment?
Well, buckle up, partner. You've got that shiny Deutz D80, and we're ready to kick it into high gear. Since we've got canola and corn already planted, how about we take that trusty tractor and cultivate a field for more wheat? It'll keep the harvest rolling in just like a country boy can survive. So let's get to cultivating and keep the farm moving. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Alright, so this is planted. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Let's cross this bridge and take on one of these square. I think that field over there is a good one for wheat. I want to do wheat kind of in this area, only because the mill is right there. So we sowed, have that going. Oh, fertilizer. That's what we need to do. We need to do the fertilizer. These crops are going. Damn. Ooh, we're a little low. Let's just fill up just in case. This is a bigger field. So I don't want to be ready. We are low on money, but we can make a ton of money. The AI is gonna have a bad time here, so but we'll try and see what happens. Oh well, I can't. Oh, I can't. These are things I have to do. Okay. Who's driving the, what is that, Bentley? Just casually? I think this is ready, right? Turn on cutter. Oh, is it not? Oh, okay. Not even ready. I think we're a little bit of a standstill. Okay. Well, we're waiting for all this to happen. All right, Jerry. Well, what should we do? So we're waiting for all the crops to be harvested. So we have some stuff in the silo. Should we sell something? What do you think?
Well, partner, sounds like we've got quite the adventure unfolding here. While we're in this little standstill, let's take a moment to plan our next moves. How about we start preparing for that sweet harvest by setting up some storage for hay bales? We can make them from grass, and it'll be a fine way to feed our future mooing friends. In the meantime, keep an eye on those crops, and sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you. So let's keep our wits about us while we wait for everything to come to fruition. We're on the right path to riches. I can feel it.
Okay. We can't do that. So...
Alrighty, no worries. Sometimes things don't go as planned, like a rooster who forgets how to crow. Just keep planting those seeds and tending to your crops. While we wait, let's think about what we can do next. Maybe check on the prices for selling barley, corn, or canola to see when is the best time to cash in. Remember, when life gives you lemons, grab some hay bales and get to work. Let's keep the momentum going, partner.
Okay, you got it. Okay, let's figure out where to sell the barley. Where should we sell the barley?
Let's sell that barley at the brewery, partner. They pay the best price, and an extra coin in our pocket never hurts. So let's load up the barley, roll on down there, and make that sweet, sweet cash flow. Just remember, keep your friends close and your barley closer. Now let's get to it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You don't want anyone to be, make enemies out of barley. All right, so he's still going. Okay, so just running through this. Probably can sow while he's doing that. I think that's the win. This is not the right tool that I think is happening here. Cutter. Corn header. We don't have a corn header. That is a bit of a problem. Okay. That's the issue. Okay. Whoa. That is old. I now get it. The whole time. I think, right? Okay, cool. It's going, it's working. Okay, Jerry, I think we're gonna call it a day. What's the next thing we should do when we come back to the farm?
Sounds like a plan, partner. When you come back to the farm, let's check on the crops first. We want to see if they're ready for harvest. After that, we'll think about selling some of that barley and canola, and then maybe inspect the bees for honey. Then it's time to cultivate some new fields and keep the profits rolling in. Remember, every sunset is an opportunity to reset. So let's pick up right where we left off and make that dough. See you next time.